Picture this. I know a mom, and we'll call her Jen. She's the ultimate Stepford mom, killing it at PTA meetings, baking Instagram perfect cupcakes, posting #momlife with a plastic smile. But one day over coffee, she just falls apart. "I hate this," she whispers, voice shaky. "I don't even like baking with those moms. I just wanted to fit in." She's been faking it for years, terrified she'd be an outcast. Ever done something just to be accepted, but it felt like a lie? I totally get it. I caught myself nodding along just to fit in when I really just wanted to ask for your birth details and help you figure out why you're suffering so much right now. It's so exhausting, pretending that you're, quote, normal. That's your ego, the devil on your shoulder, whispering, fake it and blend in or you're nothing. That fear of not belonging? It's the ego talking. Born from childhood wounds, pushing you to chase good feelings or dodge bad ones. I like to see the ego as part of this holy triad in all of us. The ego is like that devil feeding fear. The soul is our inner angel urging love. And the I am, your consciousness, balancing them both. For years we live in ego. We are born into it. Today we're unpacking the ego, how it traps you in fear, fuels emotional attachments, and why killing it is a total myth. So let's dive in and take back the wheel from that ego. I am your host, Atlantis Waites, and we're here to wrestle with the messy stuff that runs our lives. So, what is the ego? It's not just that loud guy at the bar bragging, saying, "I don't have an ego." Yes, he totally does. For me, it's like the devil on your shoulder, born from all those childhood fears. It's that voice pushing you to chase validation, like pride when you crush it at work, or dodge shame when you mess it up. It's both your craving for good vibes and your dread for the bad ones. It's a lack of faith, keeping you stuck in that constant fear spiral. Even those perfect posts on Instagram, that's ego, scared of not belonging. It's what traps you in drama, leaking that suffering energy we just talked about, loosh. Carl Jung saw the ego as your conscious self, the voice picking your outfit or arguing with your partner. It's a solid take, but I'd say it's darker. It's a fear-driven trap, not just the brain's manager. To really get the ego, let's rewind to your terrible tweens. You know, when you got laughed at for wearing those clown sneakers, or your parents fought so much you felt like a ghost. Those moments stick like gum on a hot sidewalk. And for me, it was thinking that I had to be like flawless to earn love. My ego built a fortress whispering, "Don't mess up or no one will ever love you." And turns out, science backs this up. A 2024 study on childhood trauma says those early rejections wire your brain for overthinking and panic. Your ego's like a paranoid bodyguard, always scanning for danger, chasing highs like pride or a good orgasm, or dodging lows like shame. But here's the scam. It keeps you stuck in drama, like you're starring in a never-ending soap opera. I mean, look at this in real life. Remember virtue signaling? You know, like that guy who posts, "Recycled my straw, saving the planet." But you know he's still driving his gas guzzler everywhere? Or those folks filming themselves, handing out sandwiches to homeless people just to flex a good deed. They're not doing it for love. They're fishing for a pat on the back. Their egos screaming, "Prove I'm good or I'm nothing." Some childhood wound, some old rejection made them think that they have to earn their worth. It's like their egos auditioning for sainthood at the Oscars, but the only prize? A whole lot of loosh, wasted energy feeding fear. Take our girl Jen from earlier. Stepford mom extra. Her cupcake game wasn't about loving PTA. It was about her ego panicking that she wouldn't fit in with the good moms. Not love, just terror in a sprinkle-covered disguise. So you're thinking, cool Atlantis, how do I get rid of this pesky ego? So here's the big thing. You can't. I know, it's a huge bummer, right? Everybody loves saying, kill your ego, like it's some bad habit you can outrun. But it's not a bug in your code. It's a built-in feature of being human. Kind of like original sin in Christian talk. You're stuck with it, like a shadow you can't shake. The goal isn't to murder your ego, it's to tame it. Think of Plato's cave. You're watching shadows on the wall until you turn around and see the real light behind you. Inner work, journaling, therapy, or just sitting with your screw-ups helps you spot the ego's sneaky moves before it runs the show. But here's the wild part. Your ego's traps, like pride or fear, they generate this weird energy, loosh. It's like a spiritual fuel, and some say a dark hierarchy leeches off of it and leeches off of your suffering. So check the Ethical Skeptic on X or his website for the creepy details. I'll dive deeper about it in another video. But in Gnostic stories, your ego's like the demiurge, a fake god, keeping you scared and stuck, while your soul, your Sophia, is whispering freedom. Wild, right? In social media, it's basically an ego loosh factory. I will do a whole video on that later too. TikTok is like a psychic stalker, sniffing out your fears and throwing videos at you like, look at these perfect lives you're missing, or YouTube's clickbait screaming, here's why you're failing. It's a trap to keep your ego spinning. Fake psychics are even worse. Your Mercury retrograde's cursed, give me $200 to fix it. Yeah, because Mercury's definitely hacking your Wi-Fi. Real divination like tarot or your birth chart, that's completely different. It mirrors your ego back at you so you can see it. Because that's the whole problem, is to be able to actually see it. You cannot fix what you can't see. So say, for example, say you're a Virgo rising. Your chart might say something like, hey, your ego's a control freak. Or you pull the 9 of Swords and it's like, stop spiraling. Your chart is your backstage pass, showing you the ego's tricks. And the real magic is balancing that ego with your soul. Loosh, that fear energy, versus faith. Faith and trust that everything's happening the way it's supposed to. Like our friend Jen, faking the step for mom life, fed her ego's fears, not her heart. She hated cupcakes, but she was terrified of not fitting in. So what about you? Ever catch social media messing with your head like that? So let's get real. Ask yourself, what am I faking to feel safe? A job you dread? A vibe you wear like a costume? Dig deep. And yeah, this is tough. You might be hiding it even from yourself. That's your ego replaying old tapes like, don't mess this up or you're out. The antidote isn't faith in some religious sense. It's brutal honesty, trusting that everything will be okay. It's looking in the mirror and saying, I'm enough, flaws and all. Letting go of chasing highs and dodging lows. And science backs this. 20 to 2024 mindfulness studies show that when you face those fears head on, your brain actually calms down. Less panic, more peace. And in astrology, your sun sign is your spark. Say, for example, you're a Scorpio sun. You've got this fierce ability to burn through ego lies and find truth. Remember Jen? She ditched the PTA cupcakes and picked up painting. Her soul's real call. The ego didn't vanish, it never does. Earth's school is just built this way, like original sin on a cosmic syllabus. But you can see it, tame it, and let your soul steer. That's the goal. Catch the devil before it grabs the wheel. You want to try it with me? Ask yourself one fake it till you make it thing in your life right now. So to close this out, because, everybody's always talking about ego. It's not your enemy. It's just a scared kid trying to protect you. It's your own scared kid inside. You can't kill it, but you can outsmart it. Like Jen. She stopped faking perfect and started painting messy and free. Her soul won. I'm still catching my ego daily. like when I try to pretend I'm normal at parties. But that's the inner work, seeing the devil, choosing love instead. So just ask yourself, what's one thing you're faking? One fear that you can face? That is how we starve the louche and quiet the noise and live as the real you. Let your soul lead, even just for a day. You're not alone. I'm here, wrestling with the messy stuff with you. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you for joining me for today's episode. To connect with me further, check out AtlantisWaites.com.